Okay, so I was just thinking about how the Tower of Babel, and I was thinking about how the language was confounded. And I was thinking about the scripture where it talked about everyone who's a maker of idols is confused and confounded. And then I was looking at Isaiah 14:12-17. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee, and consider thee, saying, Is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms, that made the world a wilderness, and destroyed the cities thereof? That opened not the house of his prisoners.
Wow. And I was thinking about how I could see kings when I was in service. But it was like they're separated from their bodies and they were locked in this prison. But their flesh was leading, but their spirit was behind. And it was like they were trapped in a cage. And it was like their bodies would come to me and our bodies would meet. But their spirits, like our spirits, were caged. And it was like our souls were crying out to each other, but our bodies were communicating the only way they knew how. I don't know if that's the way the man saw it, but that's the way I saw it. Spiritual barriers, spiritual cages. And it always brings my attention to like, you need my help. I always feel like that. Like, you need my help. Like, you're begging for my help. And I'm like, I don't know how to help you. So I'm like, well, maybe if I talk to you, maybe if I remind you, maybe, but I'm looking at a worshiper's treasure as God. The only person that can free that captive is Jesus, and he has the keys to unlock that cage that Lucifer has that prisoner bound in, to unlock that treasure, which is the Spirit of God in that man, to restore him whole. And I think about it sometimes, and I'm like, God, you are so wonderful, you are so intelligent, you are so incredible. And I just think about, why was this man locked in this cage? Why is he in that cage? And it reminds me, because he's more righteous than his brother.
So who would have put him in this cage?
The wicked one.
And it makes me think about those men, not just in the flesh, not just what they desire in the world, but that their flesh had taken on as if they were the main character. But they put the spirit, like the heart of that man, was in a cage. And I'm like, wow, God, that's your prisoner, and the Lord is with him while he's in there. Like, I sat down on the couch and maybe I got up and I went downstairs, but my body did not exist. It was just straight soul. And all I felt like I was just floating. But I wasn't caged though. It was just my spiritual body was resting on top of my flesh. But my spirit was not in a cage. My spirit was just lost. It didn't have no memory of nothing I had. Like my spirit had no memory. It was like it had amnesia or something. Like my spirit had like an injury, but I can't remember where the injury came from. And I don't know why the injury is there.
But I just feel these pulls sometimes.
And it's like this in the center of my chest.
And I have like this pull
in the center of my chest.
And it's something that ties me to knowing
how to take care of the land, knowing how to take care of her.